going on, guys? Back out in the shop. Kind of made a little, you know, made another marketplace purchase, and actually made a few, but for the most part, this right here helped me out tremendously. I have all these racks, all these metal racks right here. They were right up against my, in this area right here. And it was just super tight up in here. So I've been cleaning off these. About got everything pretty much cleaned out of this area. And what I have bought, some pallet racks, old school, pallet racks. And I bought 2 stainless steel tables, like restaurant style tables or whatever. And one had like this little shelf in there, but I was able to actually take the shelf out, like that was in the way, so it kind of made it 3 shelves, I guess you should say. And what it was is I took and moved everything pretty much off those wire racks over here to this area, and I was able to have a lot more I guess functionality of moving stuff around and everything else. But got most of all the moved, a lot of the S10 parts all up here, and all the more S10 parts here. Was able to kind of, like I say, I got that shelf, it was like right here. It was like a big old weird metal shelf right there, and it was right here in this area, like bolted in there, half welded, whatever. And so I got it out, beat those little welds off of it, pulled it out there, so it opened up that whole area shelf and the whole area. I got down there on the bottom, the whole top, and also the same thing over here. It does have some holes, I guess, where like a prep sink or whatever it was, so that's kind of cool too. May utilize that later on, I don't know, but I mainly got them because they have the wheels and I can roll them around in the shop and all. But I got 3 sections, and it made a world of difference, which that's the table. Y'all watch me. I put all that kind of in that area, and where this piece here used to be over here in that area, I moved it down right there and got it all up right there. But yeah, it made a ton more room, and cleaned up that spot over there, so I'm actually able to turn the S10 sideways and however I need to do it. But yeah, it made a world of difference. And then I got my TV mounted up here, which it was up at the very top up there in that corner. I dropped it down because you really wasn't going to be able to see from the other table and whatnot. I got right here a ton of crap sitting on it right now. And oh yeah, and I grabbed a kegerator, which is really cool. I had got this thing right here made a little while back, because I knew I was going to get me a kegerator one day. Well, I finally did, and it works awesome. But yeah, I got the tables, marketplace on the tables, marketplace on the pallet jacks. I just had to cut some boards up top and lay across there, and then I just laid some plywood, and then the actual 2 of the shelves or whatever came with the pallet rack, and I just painted them black and everything. And then I got me a little desk area somewhat sit over here with the high top chairs. But yeah, we're trying to make some much room as we can. Got stuff I still got to put up there. We're working on that right there. Then I'm gonna get back on my S10 sometime or another, soon enough. But that's just a kind of a quick shop update, I guess you should say. Try to kind of update most of this stuff as I can, and most of the time I trying to organize this stuff is just kind of putting it in place and then figuring out that you actually want to put something else there, so you rearrange it and everything else, and then you'll take and pretty much put all that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times is we'll take and do put something somewhere, and then I end up buying something else that fits better, and then I move it there. So that's kind of pretty much how this whole side of this shop's going to be, where I can kind of, I may end up putting some more pallet racks, not pallet jacks, pallet racks over in that area, which I got all these daggum motors in the way. But we'll get those figured out. But I've got a metal brake right here that my grandpa redone, and I want to try to get it out of this corner of conglomeration, and possibly put it out here somewhere, because it does roll around. But yeah, that's what we're pretty much doing now, and just trying to get all this stuff situated. I want to get this little concrete pad right out and get it all cleaned up. I got motors sitting out here too, covered up, and I got a pretty much everything that I needed to get out of the way. Why I didn't, I wasn't using that for a while because it had a water spigot right on the side, and I didn't want somebody to just drive over it or whatever and then break. But I think if y'all watched my other videos, y'all kind of seen rim thing that I done, and it was pretty much led all the way up there to that corner piece right there, and I was just afraid that somebody would drive over it and break it or whatever. So I just put a bunch of stuff right there on that concrete pad just so they wouldn't. Well, I'm wanting to get that all cleared up now that I've got that little project done. And if y'all I done totally forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so my main thing is to try to get organized in the shop a little bit better, get placed of things that I need to get out of my race car trailer. I can get it put up top right here that I would need to get down here, so I ain't gotta, you know, get up there in the loft every time, because a lot of the stuff that's stored up there, if I gotta get up there, I gotta climb it, you know, climb up there, because I haven't got no stairs yet. That's my next, probably my next thing to more than likely do is I'm probably just going to do like an attic style, Oh yeah, and I added these right here too. I forgot all about these lights right here. Putting them up there just kind of temporary now, but I'm still working on this little area back here too, and then I got to get on the bathroom next. That's going to be the next thing to get on. But I want to add an attic, like an attic pull down. So I'll probably put it in this area right here, so whenever you let it down, you'll be able to let it down in this area right here, so there's nothing ever kind of really blocking it. So I want to take and do that, so I can have the stairs up there, and I ain't got to worry about putting my ladder up there and stuff like that. And again, if I take and put 4-post lift in here, then I would put it up close to that area there, and it would make sense to, if I needed to take something heavy or whatever up to the top, then I can just put it on the 4-post lift and then let it up to that, and then pretty much sit it up top right there. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of in my plan of things, I guess you should say, for the most part. Trying to get it all organized. When you do this stuff by yourself, it kind of gets tiring. My wife, she'll come out here and help me majority of the time with some stuff, but a lot of times she ain't coming out here in the shop. So she's a trooper though. If I need her to help me, I just, I get her to come out here and she'll help me a majority of the time. My baby girl, she's a pretty good helper too whenever she's out here. All my kids are really good helpers. But yeah, we just pretty much trying to get this thing going, and we're gonna, I guess we'll keep on updating y'all as I do And I mean, if y'all like these kind of videos or whatever, with you know, the updates, I guess, to the, you know, the shop and how I done some stuff. Pretty much, we built this shop in 2022, and yeah, it was in October of 2022 is whenever we built this shop. And I just been pretty much doing it along as I can. I'm still, you know, I done all the electrical on the inside of the shop, and I'm still adding stuff here and there. But as I go, just to try to figure out, you know, I guess figuring out where to place the outlets and stuff like that, where I want to, I guess, if it makes sense, like where the welding table's going to be at now. I'm going to add some outlets over there for like my grinder and stuff like that. And I'm going to kind of, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block in, I'm going to put a, you know, a board right here, I guess, down this side. And then I'm going to put a board down this side right here. So this whole area right here is kind of fully, somewhat enclosed, I guess you should say. So, you know, if I'm grinding or something like that, it ain't just flying all over here and everything, and leave this piece right here kind of self-contained. I'm gonna try to do that in the next coming up weeks. I got a few things I need to get done. I gotta go help my grandpa a few days this week, so I'll probably get some stuff, show y'all some content from being over there, you know, and figuring out what we need to do, because I've got to get back on his Chevrolet truck, and we're gonna try to get that done. And it's an old C10, so y'all probably like that. If y'all check out any of my shorts and stuff like that, there's a video in there where I painted the back bed and all. And so yeah, y'all let me know in the comments if you know, if you like this kind of stuff. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all come back, subscribe. Thank y'all.